The plan of God is to fill the earth with the knowledge of his glory as the waters cover the sea. So that every corner of the earth is filled with the knowledge of the glory of God. Because when the knowledge of the glory of God comes, upon it glory comes to sit. So wherever there is absence of the knowledge of the glory of God, in that place there will be absence of literal glory. So the reason men carry the glory of God is because there's a knowledge of the glory of God that attracts glory in your space. That is why when we talk about glory, glory begins to manifest. So the plan of God is for the earth to be filled with the knowledge of the glory of God, like the water covers the sea. That means in every space God takes you, you are meant to reveal the glory of God in that space. You are meant to reveal the knowledge of the glory of God. Oh yeah. Okay, let me say this in passing because I may not have all the time to explain it. The knowledge of the glory of God precedes the manifestation of the glory of God. The knowledge of the glory of God precedes the manifestation of the glory of God. Wherever you come and you don't see glory, it's because the knowledge that activates the manifestation of that glory is absent. But when knowledge is present, the knowledge of the glory of God, the next thing is that glory can easily be activated. Glory can easily be felt. The knowledge of his glory. So the plan of God is to fill the earth with the knowledge of his glory like the waters cover the sea. The greatest business of the church is the revelation of the glory of God. The greatest business of the church is the revelation of the glory of God and the preparation, preparing men and women to encounter God's glory and to reveal the glory of God. That is the greatest assignment of the church, preparing the saints to encounter, to experience constantly the glory of God, to live in the glory realm and to reveal the glory of God. That is the greatest assignment of the church. And I want to say, because I'm in the neighborhood, the greatest assignment of the believer in Christ is the revelation of the glory of God to his generation, to her generation, so that the prophecy of filling the earth with the knowledge of his glory will be fulfilled in your space, will be fulfilled in your family, will be fulfilled through your life. The greatest assignment of a believer is the revelation of the glory of God to the nations, to family members, to people within your space. And the greatest assignment of the church is the revelation, the teaching of God's people, the ways, the patterns on how to mine and unlock the glory of God. Prepare them to mature in their walk with God and prepare them to carry and manifest glory. I said it earlier and I say it again. Your life will remain ordinary in the absence of the glory of God in your life. Now, what does it mean? It doesn't mean the glory is absent. It only means that the glory is in your spirit, but it's not in your space. It only means that glory is in your spirit, but you don't know how to draw that glory that is in your space to come upon your body, to come upon your family, to come upon your business, to come upon your space. So glory in your spirit is meant to transport, and is meant to be transported by the Spirit of God from your spirit, from your heart to your body and to your space. Money answers to glory. That is why, if you notice, any man or woman that has the capacity to manifest the glory of God will always receive the visitations of men. And they will visit with gold and silver. They will visit with their resources. They will visit with their wealth. And sometimes you'll be in a high demand, so much so that sometimes you might not have time for yourself. Oh, I heard the story of a young lady that declared a 30 days fasting and prayer. And what was the prayer? She was a minstrel. And what was the prayer? Oh God, reveal your glory. I don't want to hear glory, I want to experience glory. I want to see and experience the tangibility of your glory. And she stayed there the first day, the second day, the third day. The question is, have you gone into fasting and prayer because you want to encounter and experience the glory of God? Or are you just praying for God to give you more money? There's something that activates the flow of resources into your space. The glory of God. Are you praying for more contract? That the only time they see you pray, once the prayer becomes, very vibrant, and the next thing is, oh God, that contract, Messiania, that contract, Messiania, that contract, Messiania, and Messiania, and we hear Messiania like Messiania is a word in English. So you find out there's something about the glory of God when it comes upon your life. It changes your story, it changes your experience. And that day, that young lady finished that fasting of 30 days. And she was called for a program. And she attended the program. And when she came to the place, ministers conference, where we have bishops, where we have archbishops, big names, and people that travel from all over the world to be in the conference. Somebody said there's a sister that will just give us a little song for 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes. And they introduced her as Sister Gloria. Just Sister Gloria. And when she came up to the place, she just appeared as a sister and took the microphone. And when she opened her mouth, Zuvalagaya, the glory of God. 5 minutes became 1 hour. The whole place was supercharged with the glory of God, because we are meant to manifest it. But you can't manifest what you have not encountered. You are meant to manifest the glory of God, that ingenuity of God in business, that when you finish, you can tell brethren, listen, stop running around. Business is not by how many business books you read. Business is by the divine touch of the glory of God. That meeting ended, and that sister had invitation to minister in 16 different countries. And for the ones in the place, there were invitations all over. She came in as a sister, and she left that place as a wonder. The glory of God makes you a wonder in your generation. The glory of God makes you a mystery. That sometimes when people look at you, they cannot explain your life, because your life keeps surprising them and your results keep surprising them. Today they think you are down, tomorrow they see you up, and they see you in another level. And there's something about glory is that it doesn't leave you where people met you the last time. For the path of the just is as a light that shines brighter and brighter unto the perfect day. What is that light? The light of the glory of God. Your today is meant to be better than yesterday. If glory is on your life, and your tomorrow is guaranteed to be better than today, if glory is on your life. We are called to reveal the glory of God, but we can only reveal the glory we have encountered. We can only reveal the glory we have encountered. God is a spirit, and the knowledge of his glory is spiritual. God is a spirit, and the knowledge of his glory is spiritual. And because the knowledge of the glory of God is spiritual, the natural man will never understand the glory of God.